Hi, my name is Robert Cox. I'm a sales consultant at Bloomington Acura Subaru in Bloomington, Minnesota. Today we're looking at this 2023 Subaru Solterra Limited package in this really pretty cosmic white pearl color. So we're going to do a quick walk around on the outside of the car, then we'll take a look at the back seats, the front, the hood, all the good stuff, and show you, really briefly what everything in the car does and how to use it so that when you are driving this car, whether you buy one or take one for a test drive, you know exactly what you're playing with. And let's get right into it. So I just want to do a quick little walk around video of the car for you so you can see around it first. And then we'll head inside and talk a little bit about it and do a little overview of the vehicle for you as well. So I'm going to start in the back of the car. See if we can get this brightness a little bit better for you guys here. So in the back of the Solterra, a couple little nice things to note. You do have little grocery bag hooks back here, so you can see one here. The camera will focus. And we have another one right over here. You can get a cargo cover for the vehicle that would attach in these spots right there. Really large floor space back here, which is awesome. And then down below, you do have a little storage cubby down here. And this is where we have the charging cable that comes with the vehicle when you purchase one. Now, up top, you have a couple buttons. So you have one button here, which will close your trunk. The other one will close your trunk and then lock all the doors. So for right now, we'll just go ahead and close the trunk. Going into the back seat, one thing to note, you do have heated rear seats, 2 USB charging points on the side, and then your air vents back here. In the center, you do have a little pull down for your cup holders. Really nice seat color. I really am a fan of this one. I think it's really pretty. And then you also have a little handle on the side here. This is what you use to fold down the seats. So it is a 60-40 folding split. So your other two seats will fold down together when you pull that lever there. Now, on the back and on all the doors, you do have this piano black, gloss black accent trim there. Mirrors, door handles, stuff like that. And then all four or your two back doors will have your child safety locks back here. So just pull it up or down to turn those on and off. Now, before we go into the front seat, just want to show you when the car is unlocked, just push the door in. That's how you open your charging port, charging lid, whatever you want to call it. And then you have two little slots here. So just pull these from left to right, just click it over to the side. Now, depending on what charger you're currently using, if you're using a fast charger, you're going to use both of those. If it's just a standard charger or an overnight one, typically those should be the top one there that you're going to use. So depending on the charging port that you're using and where you are and what you need, you'll use either both or just one of these. Now, one thing to note, when the car is locked and you push it on that door, it will not open. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and show you the front. Now, a lot of people think that the front will be a frunk with a little storage space. Let me find it here. But it actually doesn't have any storage space. You have more of the battery, stuff for the all-wheel drive system, washer fluid, stuff like that. And it does have an actual prop up here, so you can see what the hood is on the Solterra. Now, heading inside before we take a seat, you got more of the nice gray material, more piano black, your window switches, door switches, mirror controls. Trying to get this glare out of here, sorry. Memory seats for your seat positions. For your seat, power seat, you do have your 2 controls for your lumbar support as well. Now that we're in the car, put on the brake, click the start button. First off, let's start on the steering wheel. So you have a little menu button right here on the left. So if I give this a click, you're going to see a little menu opens up on the side. Now we can change what we see on that menu button using this up, down, left, right, and the OK button here. So I'm going to click the menu, and you can see we can click up or down, see trip information, safety feature information, if you have any messages, kind of not gas, I guess you can't say gas mileage information, but driving, trip information, music, stuff like that on there. So that is this up, down, left, right button, and then your little menu / back button there. You have your call answer, call decline, you have your volume up and down, and then you have your voice commands right here. On the stem for your lights, you do have, it's hard to see it, but you do have this DRL off. This is your daytime running light off switch. So we can leave these on auto. There you can see our beautiful LED headlights up top there. But auto lights, main lights, and then you also have your fog lights, which you can turn on and off as well. It's actually a little bit easier to see now that I turned that off. Now on the right side of the steering wheel, you have your buttons for your adaptive cruise control, lane assist. So cruise on and off is right here. Because we are not driving, we are going to get this message that says cruise control unavailable, but that's how you turn it on and off. Right side is going to be for your lane assist. And when you click your lane assist button, you can see that turns on and off up there. Below that, mode, this will change your type of cruise control. So whether you have adaptive cruise control, or if you prefer regular cruise control where it won't slow down or speed up for that set following distance that you choose. Speaking of following distance, that's going to be this button right here. You can go, get it back to adaptive cruise, between 1 and 4 car lengths. So if you see right here, there's a couple white bars there, or gray bars. When I click that button, you can see how that distance goes from furthest to closest. For your cruise control, that's how you set it, resume, increase, and decrease the speed for cruise. Left and right here, these will go through your saved radio stations, or if you're on Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, next song, previous song. And then mode is going to be FM, AM, Sirius XM, CarPlay, Android Auto, all that kind of stuff. So just so you can see what I'm talking about, if I click mode here, look on the screen. So Apple Music, if I click it again, now it's on Amazon Music. Click it again, we're at the radio. So it'll go through all your different stations on there. Turn that down. And then same thing with the left and right. You can see up here, here are my favorite stations. 80s on 8, the highway. So if I click left and right, that will just cycle through all those saved stations. And you can see it down here on the bottom already. Now, on the right side, stem, you are going to have your windshield wipers. You do have an auto wiper function, which is fantastic. Love that. When you're on auto, you can set the sensitivity using your dial here, just like you would typically do when you would just change the speed yourself. Paddle shifters, up, we'll say up a gear, down a gear, but paddle shifters, so you can kind of have that feeling there if you want it. On the left side, a couple things you didn't see. Here's your trunk open and close button. And this is going to be for your automatic high beams if you want those on or off. I did say we would take a look at the power folding mirrors. So let's go through that. Very simple. And then a little different than the rest of the Subaru lineup, but there's this little speck right here. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. So this little guy right there, that is your blind spot detection. So it will light up in the mirror instead of being on the side of the mirror like it is in the rest of the Subaru model lineup there. Now, going over your main screen, obviously with any car, this is where it takes some practice, takes some getting used to. So first of all, on the left side is your main controls. So you have your map on the top left, really nice, really pretty map. You have your voice command or your search right here, so we can click that. Bloomington Subaru.
I found Bloomington Subaru. Would you like to go now?
Failed because we're already here. No, cancel. But it works very, very well. It's very quick, very easy. You know, to me, it feels the same as if I'm using, you know, Google Maps or Apple Maps. It's fantastic. Now, next one here, this is going to be for your music. So right now you can see we have our favorites, which we can edit. And on the left side, favorites, tune, FM, AM, Sirius XM. If we click tune, then we can type in a number. So we could say, you know, 97.1 and hit tune to station. Or if we want an XM station, click X Sirius XM and, you know, channel 12, tune to station. We go back on the side here, FM radio. You can see there's all the different sorts, categories, if you will, of music. You can search again. That's the same, like just like when we were on the map, you would just say, you know, 97.1. Favorite FM, AM, XM, all that there. You can click on it. You have your different categories that you can go through. But once you have your saved stations, you can go through all of them right there on the left side. Next one is your phone. So we're going to click to connect a device when you want to do that. Then you have your vehicle information. You can set a charging schedule. So if you want the car to charge between certain times of the day when it's plugged in, such as overnight from, you know, 11 o'clock to 5 a.m., you can set all that in there. Go back over trip information, vehicle alerts, stuff like that. And then you have your settings over here. So you can see Bloomington Subaru, we're the primary driver, but you can create different driver profiles. You can update all of your personal info, which I'm going to do there. Here's where you can add and manage your devices. Click back. So just like with any car, you have your settings where you can kind of play around. Just make sure the car is set to what you like. If the display is too bright or you don't like the way the colors look, obviously you can adjust all those on the settings there. Go back to maps, it's nice. Now, going down below, because this is a limited, not a touring, we just have heated seats, but you have your heated seats, which you do have auto and a 3-position for that. With your heated steering wheel, you have auto and you have a 2-position, so high and low for the heated steering wheel. Eco mode, auto, on, off for all your temperature controls, front, rear, and mirror defrosters there. For actual temperatures, you do use the physical buttons to click up or down. Fan speed, modes, so changing all that to what you want. Turn that down. Up top here, you have your volume, volume, and then your power button for the radio. So if you are listening to music, you can kind of quickly change it from there, or the steering wheel, depending on what you want. And then on the right side, you have your recirculating air, turning AC on and off, syncing, just changing how all the air flows. And then if you don't want air in the rear, you can turn that on and off. Windshield wiper deicer, and then your passenger heated seat over there. Now, power button, hazards, everything is pretty normal there. And then on the left side, you've got your parking brake, you have your auto vehicle hold, and then this is for the S pedal drive. I'll make a separate video about the S pedal drive here in the near future, but if you have any questions, I'll link that video to this one once that one is all set to go. On the right side, you have your different driving modes, so power and eco mode. So if we go up here, let me zoom in. Drive mode, power, eco, and then normal. Your 360 camera system right here. If we look at this, it's going to keep going around and around. Now, if I touch the screen, it will pause it there, or we can just click the pause button on the side. Or we can also change the style of the view. So if you just would like a, being able to see the car and then see everything around you, you can do that. So depending on the type of view you want, just click on the left right there. And then you also have some settings you can adjust with that, such as brightness and just different things you see with the camera system. So right there is your park assist, which once again, I'll make a separate video showing the park assist. It is really, really neat. And then you've got traction control setting, and then your X mode It is a dual mode X mode as well. So let me go on here. So you have your snow, dirt, and then you have your deep snow and mud. So different X mode over there. Now, to actually put the car in gear, this is where some people struggle the very first time they get in the car. So I'm going to put my foot on the brake. I'm going to push down and then twist it to the right. That's how you go into drive. You push down, twist to the left, it goes to reverse. You can see up top here, yelling at us because we're getting too close. Now, for park, just click P for park. So it's just a push and twist system for your different drive modes. Over here, wireless charger for your phone. There is a USB port so you can connect. You can see that up there. USB, so you can plug in for CarPlay and Android Auto right there if you want to, but it is wireless, so no need to. And then center console, you've got cup holders there. Really good size storage space down below. And then what I really like is this cover, you can pull forward. So if you wanted more or less armrest, or you just don't want to have your cup holders there, whatever it is, kind of nice that you have that option up there. Now up above, let me turn these off, maybe that'll help with the lighting. You've got your garage door buttons, so 1, 2, and 3 for your garage door. You've got your auto dimming function for the mirror. And then up above, you've got your left light, your right light, all lights, door. So if you just want your lights to open when you open and close the doors, you can do that. Then you've got your Starlink SOS emergency assist button up there. Now, let me see if I can get this to be okay. You can already see we have a little slider here. So if the sun is out, you can pull that slider out and it goes quite far. So when you have it on the side, you have plenty of space there. And then on the left side, you've got, hello, your mirror, nice LED light up top. And this will be the same for the passenger one up there. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video showcasing the 2023 Subaru Solterra. If you have any questions, if there's anything I didn't cover or cover in depth enough that you want to see, please comment down below and let me know how I can help you. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.